Let's check in now with our latest information regarding the fire. Our update, we promise, at every half hour. It's breaking news, of course. The Malibu wildfire, known as the Corral Fire. 2,200 acres have burned and 35 homes destroyed.
And at least a couple hundred homes threatened, maybe many more. There are 600-plus ground crews fighting this fire. We understand one firefighter has suffered a minor injury. We don't know his exact condition right now, but it doesn't look too serious at this point.
And strong winds continue to pose problems for the firefighters. Not as brisk as last month for the Canyon fire, but a major concern nonetheless with the low humidity and the gusting winds from time to time.
At least 10,000 people have been evacuated in this fire. As many as 14,000 people have been evacuated. And the perimeter of this evacuation area is as follows: Mulholland Drive on the north, Trancas Canyon Road on the west, Corral Canyon Road on the east, and Pacific Coast Highway on the south.
It's been a struggle for the firefighters since it started this morning. We're told the point of origin was the Mesa Peak area around 3:30 a.m. The evacuation centers are as follows: Channel Island High School, Agora Hills High School, and for folks who are staffing, or students that is, at Pepperdine, they're advised to shelter in place. Again, as Ted indicated, some 10,000 people evacuated, maybe as many as 14,000. This from the fire chief, who says every household on average is about 3 people. That's thousands of households affected. Again, 10,000, maybe 14,000 people total.
You heard Connan reporting from near Latigo Canyon Road earlier. That seems to be at least one of the critical areas in this firefight right now. There are 200 or so homes in Latigo Canyon. 5 have been destroyed so far. The fire throughout the morning has been moving primarily west, at times north, at times south, but primarily west. And it has cut through Latigo Canyon. We don't know to what extent or how wide the head of the fire was as it cut through Latigo Canyon, but we do know it did destroy 5 homes. Hopefully that was all it destroyed, because there are a couple hundred homes in that area. But we do know what's worrying firefighters at this point is if this fire continues to move west past Latigo Canyon toward Canaan Doom Road and also further south towards PCH. We're talking about dozens of more homes in those areas that are threatened, including the area of Paradise Cove.
And you're looking at live images right now of the water drops, phosgenic drops, and the like, as they're trying to put down this fire. Their best effort, we understand. They're real muscle coming from the skies. There are at least 6 firefighting helicopters and 2 Super Scooper fixed-wing air tankers on this campaign right now, along with hundreds of firefighters on the ground, quite a few of whom were staged days in advance. With the Santa Ana winds in the forecast, firefighters knew, especially based on last month's experience, that the more personnel in position prior to an episode, the better. So they've been moving in a form of mutual aid. L.A. County Firefighter is the lead agency, fire department rather, is the lead agency with this fire, again known as the Corral incident, because it started around Corral Canyon in the Malibu Bowl area.
Natasha Name has been on the ground all morning. She has been near Corral Canyon Road and has brought us these sad, really unfortunate stories of people who have lost their homes. Some of whom watched as their homes burned to the ground. Natasha has more.
Hi, Ted. Pardon me, I was just speaking with another Corral Canyon resident, and she appears to be one of the lucky ones. I'm sorry, what's your name, miss?
Kathy Cullum.
Okay, Kathy, you said the fire came very close but did not damage your home.
It damaged our home. It didn't burn our home down to the ground. It burned up to our front door, our deck, and burned all of our patio furniture on our back deck, and all of the landscaping, and we have palm trees that line the driveway. They're all gone, and we have 2.5 acres. It's mostly scorched.
You told me that you have lived here for quite some time. Did you say since the 70s?
Since 1978.
Okay, and you said that this fire was unique in that it moved very quickly. How so?
Well, it just came so quickly. It was 5 o'clock in the morning, and my daughter's friend was trying to get her on the phone and wake her up, and finally got her, and she came running in and said there's a fire, and it was there. It was already in our back hillside, and at the same time the sheriffs were knocking on the door, mandatory evacuation, and we got out with the animals as quickly as we could, and the fire was there. There was no time to get stuff together for this one. It just seemed like it started so close to our house. Normally they come from the valley and then work their way over into Malibu. This one was right up our hill on our street.